My ranch is still looking very, very rustic. It's looking very, very bare. Well, we've got the pigs, we've got the chickens, the goats and all. And, the cassavas are all dry. They're still coming up. We haven't done very well with the animals. One's, up here, as you can see. His brothers and sisters are going to be here shortly. We saw some nice horses. They will go nicely around here and so on. The other guys are doing an awful lot of work over there. That's a good guy there, Joseph. That guy does some I tell you what, let me show you what this guy is doing and stuff like that. He started on this one over here. These are all rest spots. They're mausoleums, but they're also rest spots as well and stuff. And, so that's going to get painted by tomorrow. Outdoor living is all we have to do in Africa here anyway. Outdoor living is so important. We barely go indoors to do anything. Well, maybe to get a drink from the fridge. But outdoor living is all we do over here. Now I'm going to change the, I'm going to go to landscape. Now I'm on portrait, so I'm going to go to landscape now. But going to landscape, this is the work this young man that I showed you over there is doing over here. So anyone who's interested in Joseph's work, whatever design you've got, Joseph can do it for you. That's what he's doing over here. I sketched that as well. And these are just rest spots. We've got another mausoleum, Mum's mausoleum's over here, and so on. And Joseph finished it. He did this one first. Now, this one is, I call it a simpler work of art. It's simply a work of art. And so on. And it took him a couple of weeks, to get this done. I sketched it again. We built it up to 15 feet and then we knocked it down. So let's go upstairs and see what it looks like up there. I think upstairs was simply designed for the palm fronts, being the leaves or the branches of the palm tree, to overlap the terrace we got up here to give you some natural shade rather than using your parasols or your umbrellas and so on. So that palm tree, as you can see, we've cut off the palm fronts here, but when they're in full bloom, they all overlap, giving you a lovely shade in that corner and so on. And that's a sitting area. You can rest your phones, your drinks, your cups and your glasses, your sunglasses. You can rest them up here. You can rest your wallet as well. I'm not complaining. That's the other piece he's doing over there. Let's zoom in and see if we can get a better shot. Yeah. We're also going to be chilling out there. We're going to have some park benches. The benches are going to be made of concrete that we're going to set to this area. And we're all going to set it to that area behind where you've got the other structure over there. A lot of painting has got to go on tomorrow. So obviously by the time I start showing you some shots on tomorrow or Thursday, then obviously you'll get a clearer idea of what the beautiful work these extremely intelligent and well-talented contractors have done. So I'm already up here. I'm already cool. It is so cool up here. The breeze is beautiful. Now, if you look over here, for those who are Igbo or those who have palm trees in their villages, you can see some red palm fronts there, or for palm fruits, I beg your pardon. You can see those that are still yet to get to, they're yet to be ripe. You've got the ordinary palm fronts or palm fruits that are over there. Now, imagine when this one is in season. That means you don't need to climb a ladder. Let's zoom out. You don't need to climb a ladder. We just need to stay here. Look, I stretch my hand out and I'm already touching it. I can just pluck the fruits from here. I'm already touching it and so on. Long and short, well, you can see it's also designed around this. I didn't want to cut it down. I love trees. I don't like cutting them down. So what we did is we created a recess of concrete around the actual palm tree. Many people have said, what if it gets fatter? What is going to happen? Well, you need to understand, if you understand palm trees, it's the most common tree we've got in this environment. What they do, the taller they become, the skinnier the stem. As I said, the taller they become, the slimmer or the skinnier the stem. So we're not bothered about how fat or wide the stem is going to get. It's simply going to thin out or narrow out as it gets older and so on. But again, the recess is actually not, it is part of the structure, but should this tree here cause any stress to the fabric or the structure in the housing in where it is at the moment, we still have enough room and flexibility to obviously correct that structural concern or structural defect. He set all the balustrades nicely, you know, he capped it nicely. All this was molded right in this compound. All this you see here was actually molded right on the floor. If I've got enough time, I think they've picked up the rest of them. I actually saw them molding this. Let's see if I can give you a better shot. So you look, see what all the capping stones look like. Look at all those trims there. They were not bought in the shop or from the suppliers. They were all molded here. All we purchased were these. We didn't have the molds, but I do like these anyway. And so we don't have the molds. And this is how they set it. This is a nice area. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people can chill out here. You can also have a parasol here. You can put a parasol here and just have yourself a beautiful time. I think my cousin's going to shoot off now. So, you know, let me show a little bit of respect and, you know, say bye. He's been very helpful today and so on. One moment. Oh, dear. Which one now? Like, man? Which one now? Why? Huh? Huh?